Another quick review of a Pagani design watch, because I didn't actually find a lot of videos on the watch and a lot of reviews. I decided to do my own. So this is a beautiful watch I want to showcase. This is the Patek Philippe Nautilus Homage, which you obviously see regarding the form, considering the case. And this is the second homage Pagani design has done. The first one is a little smaller and does not have an open heart. So right here you have a case diameter of 42 millimeters, which is on the bigger side. You have a lug to lug with an integrated bracelet of 47 roughly, and a thickness of 13 millimeters. So it is a pretty well proportioned watch, I have to say. It is not too thick, it is not too big for my wrist. However, when you have, or if you have a smaller wrist, I think this could be too much for you. But why I decided to do a review on the watch is it is very well made, actually. So the bracelet, yeah, you don't see any wiggle. It is an integrated Patek Philippe design or style bracelet with brushed and polished links. It is very well made, and it does have zero wiggle at times. So even with the plastic off, you have zero wiggle there. It's really well made. The clasp is a double clasp, which you obviously see on many Chinese watches, but it still does what it should do. It closes very well. On this side, I already tried it before, and I decided to put, because it will be a gift, to put this Pagani design tag on there. But it closes pretty well, and you see that it has a little bit of wiggle, but it is not as bad as, for example, the watch dice watch I had. Yeah, so keep that in mind. And at the price point of roughly 55 euros, or even less in a sale maybe, so not just under 60 euros, I think it's beautiful. You have this two-tone brown dial in my case. It changes colors, so it is divided, split in the middle. If it's not something you like, then obviously you should go for another Patek Philippe clone or clomage or homage. But I think with this open heart, it has its own character and it works beautifully. So in the back you have a see-through case back with a Pagani design logo on the movement. This is some Chinese movement, which is declared to be like the I don't know, 321 something. So it's not something to write home about, but it keeps the time pretty well until now at least. And I will show you some readings from my time graph. From the time grapher, and obviously it doesn't have a second stop. It's not going to be the most accurate watch overall, and it is more designed to be maybe a piece of jewelry that you wear, but it still keeps the time pretty well. Yeah, so you see the brushing is well done. You see the sides, it is brushed and polished steel on the sides. I don't think this is too bad, and obviously this is a newer version of what they have already done, but another version of this. So this is not the same case. It is a bigger case. It is a more more, well, Pagani design touch and Pagani design twist on the design, which you already know by Patek Philippe. But I think it works beautifully, and if you see how the light is being reflected from each side in a different angle, I think this is something original, and I think you might get away with this being a somewhat original design. Okay, I really like the watch. All right, so I wanted to showcase the watch to you because I think that you will not find a lot of reviews, and I think for that price tag, for that money, it's a beautiful and well executed, well crafted watch. So yeah, you will see how the time grapher readings perform. So you see, it's keeping the time pretty well, and overall it's a beautiful watch for the price. Good job, Pagani Design.